not just a number. So 40 and 40, what could go wrong? I'm thinking 60 and 60 though, there's no point in having a load of troops held back. Also, this gives me some time to rack up some admin points, which I assure you I'm going to be needing. Because even with admin focus, we're draining on that. Jake, where's Gotland and why are they not free? Gotland is not going to be free in this campaign. I need their province for the achievement. Clever people will realise that I don't actually need it. It could be a subject of mine. But that ain't flying around here. Austria gunning down Krakow, not a concern for me, neither is this fort. Let go of that one. I don't think there are any other forts around here that are subject, or what's the word I'm looking for there? Access to requirements. Alright, Lubeck, it's time to go. You have lands that deserve to be Danish, and man, it burns me to say that. Polotsk should be our better friend. I have all the friendship I need with you. Because I'm a little concerned about Polotsk getting too big for their boots. They will need to be eaten up by me at some point. Can't go wrong with manpower. So everything's looking pretty good. Pretty damn good at that. Also, I was expecting to have more troops here. Quite a few more troops. Maybe I miscalculated something. Probably. Thought I had more stacks than I did. Oh well, it doesn't matter because Lubeck have got to go. 13 days, that'll happen. Jake, could you please fix that disgusting uncolonized hole inside of your Siberia? Maybe. So we'll make this the reconquest of Shonen. Don't like the sound of that one bit. Bohemia, I am not afraid of getting involved because they hate Lubeck, so they're only too happy to see them crawl away. So Shonen is going to have to be ours. What a strange name. But there's no reason not to do this, so let's go for it. Also, we'll help our good friends in that one battle that might decide a thing or two. And may as well get the good tech whilst it's going good. And an extra general, because why not? Hold on, I recruited this extra conquistador so that he could go exploring. Oh well. We're going to need that siege prowess over here, and you guys, a bit of extra siege prowess on Rostock. Whilst you are probably going to take care of the sieges along the way. Okay, that's a number. I think I've seen all I need to see around here. So long. Just leapfrog our way over, weaken the Lubeckers as we go. As expected, they're going to try and bunch up on us, but we have the units to take care of that. I haven't made any progress, so I'm not too scared of that. I do want to put them in their place, though, even if we're not all that strong. That glorious morale. Get out of soon-to-be my land, Lubecker scum. Actually hurts a bit to call them scum because I really like Lubeck. They were one of my favourite nations to play in Europa Universalis 3, if not straight up my favourite. And here I am calling them Swa. Okay, I missed that part. Sweden, what are you doing? Well, we'll just let them chew on our forts for a little bit. Impressive. I won't underestimate you next time. Where do my boats go? Okay, fortunately they only took out some lights, but I will have to rebuild those. Condottieri, eh? Maybe it would be a good idea to get that extra discipline on the go. And some better... Quite a few things could be better, but what we'll do instead is just kill and keep moving. You already have the 2 siege, so you should be good in what you do, but I can't quite chase you down. We'll have you hang back then. We'll get Shonen. And we'll work on Schmoland. As for you, can I take down these accursed Swedes? Even without a general? I think a general is an important part of this. Get out of here, filthy Swedes. Okay, so I can fight into you. Can and will. Terrifying loss of 1 unit, but almost worth it to get rid of that stack. Almost, but not quite. Did we ever have a breach on that? I'm not sure. So many people wanting me dead, but we'll show them all. Starting with you. Feels nice to actually play with some half-decent military ideas, because after Bad Ideas Guy, well, we were not running with the best of ideas back then, I'm sure you'll remember. But now we can claim to be greater. At least on the battlefield. I mean, remember that? We had nothing. Let's grab these provinces back. And these guys will not know what hit them. Strangely enough, neither will my guys. Let's try and back them up a touch. Yeah, we got this. Gonna be hurting on the manpower for a bit into this war, I imagine. But we'll be okay. Now what I am a little concerned about is actually getting... wait, what am I concerned about? Might be tricky getting access to these. But we can still demand them for Denmark, it's just going to be very expensive. Jake, can your troops beat sealskin coats? No, nothing beat the sealskin warriors, that was something incredible. Right, I'm not concerned about them coming over to Shonen just to die every now and then, in fact if anything that works for me. Marching in with no leader does not work for me, but I'm confident we're better than these accursed Swedes, even though they have better most things. Alright, keep on moving on the capital. Do not be dismayed by our tricky number of losses. They're gonna lose more. Oh, jinx, that was a crushing loss for them. There are a whole bunch of folks involved in this that are going to add to enemy war score in ways that I don't want. But we can live with that. We'd also live a lot better with some better infantry. It's fine, we're at the tick of the month, so we'll get better ones back. And as ever, get rid of these ridiculous Orthodox. I can't believe once upon a time we pretended to be the same. And Urelik, get in there. There should be a policy that I can take, which will make it easier to convert provinces. Convert them culturally, I mean, but it'll be under religious here. Where am I looking? Okay, I need influence ideas, and I'm in no mood for taking influence ideas here. If Jake takes Schmoland, he'll take it for himself, since Denmark has increased growing costs. That is correct. That said, I see no reason to take it. We're probably going to have our hands full taking the Danish cores themselves, which is what I'm focusing on. Now, Sweden, you have provinces that I would rather have myself. Taking it from the top, that includes Kola and Rovaniemi. I never claimed to be good at pronouncing these places, but I shall not apologize. Interestingly, it's Teutonic separatists that wish to rise up around here. But I'm not even sure I want to make this into a state. Danzig is the only province I want out of it. But when I look at it the other way, I have a large number of states that I could have, and I'm not going to be tapping that potential. And I'll be getting even more at 24. Perhaps the question is, why not? Well, one good reason why not is I don't have the admin for it. But oh man, I could crush these troops all day and all night. It's going to be tricky getting some of these guys out, like Bavaria and Hamburg. Oh well, no, I say that, but Polotsk is on the case. Getting you out is going to be child's play. Who else is there even to think about? Just Hamburg and Bremen. Bremen has given me issues in the past. But we are not in the past, we are in the now. Jeez, these guys have a lot of forts. I hope this is the one and only war I have to fight with you, Lubeck. But I strongly suspect it won't be. Now look at that, I don't even have enough units to be sieging down Hamburg right now. Switch. Just want to reflect on how good that Tengri is. Could be better if these two provinces weren't orthodox though, so let's switch out something here for a bit. Where are you? Olonet, forget it. A big name is one of the most important things in a map painting game such as this. So are those Swedes still keen on sending out their units to die? I mean, I'm keen for them to send them out to die. Look at what I do to the enemy. Crunch. Not getting all the flanking that they could do, but still crunch. 8,000 losses to my not 8,000 losses. It's a little troublesome though. I don't want them marching in on my beloved Danzig. But there we go. That is one Bavarian out of the mix. I'm tempted to keep this occupation because it adds precious war score to what I'm doing here. Because I'm going to need quite a bit of war score. Might save us on the peace deal table here. I need this plus Smoland. Smoland itself is 11. So if I occupy these provinces, I should have what I need, which means I need to occupy them anyway, so that's convenient. There's no fort on these. It's very convenient. Okay, Bavaria doesn't make too much of a difference here. Occupation of Oberpfalz. That's too much reading for me. I'll just take their money. I don't need any of this either, and I might as well say you have no more cores, just for giggles. And no friends while we're at it. So long, Bavaria. Hope you get eaten up by someone else. Does cause a bit of a hit to our war score here, but you can't be too concerned about such little things as that. Don't mind the aristocrats being a touch touchy. Right, so I need to keep in mind the nobility because they were getting a little too big for their boots. Oh, they're going to be even angrier with me. But that's alright. I'm not about to call a diet for them or anything like that. We have this sorted. Nothing to worry about. And dare I say, who fell under attack there? Saxe-Lumburg. Okay, but they're only at war with Hamburg here, which is fine. Hamburg wants to peace out, but I'm on the cusp of getting it anyway, so I may as well just leverage it for extra war score. Bremen I'd rather just get out full stop. Jake's Adventure Island, Denmark's capital. Yes, but they will move it back to Sealand once they're done. Sealand, what kind of name is that? It's nice to get all this battle war score though, very nice. But unless I occupy these provinces, I'm not going to get what I want here. Let's just try and crush Bremen out of this war. I don't want to have to siege down this pain of a province. Next month it should be peace for them. There we go. Well, let's go and retake some of this. Or make my way up north, because I'm positive Saxe-Lauenburg would give me access. We both have interests around here. Obo's got to be mine. And all these troops have got to go down. Danish revolutionaries. I know I've seen it all, but forget it, they're not allowed in. Hold on, didn't I get access there? No, I'm stuck, haven't I, thanks to Hamburg here. It's alright, Hamburg will fall before you know it. And all will be well for me. Do the Danes have any extra cores? No, and I wouldn't be interested in getting more than that anyway, since as far as I need to go is Schleswig. No sense pushing it further. Alright, another one bites the dust. Up we go, and along you go, because I'm sick of these guys having free run around my coastline. Simply occupying these provinces is going to drive down the cost of taking them on the peace deal. And that's all I'm interested in here, because that'll allow me to take Småland and never have to fight with Lübeck, or indeed Germany, ever again. Unless, of course, there are some other touchy folk around here. Speaking of which, Estonia. Now you would want to be my vassal. I think it's high time we got ourselves a Bestonian March. Because they have good old Estonian ideas, right? Wrong, they just get national ideas. But it'd be nice to have a nice... That's lame. It will be wonderful to have a little block over there. I'm always fond of my eastern blocks. That goes to the Danes. And... I'll revoke you for now, since I have work for that diplomat. Really, I can get what I want here, even if I separate piece out Hamburg. So I might as well. I will be saying to Hamburg, give me your trade power, actually, and your money, and your reparations, and I don't want you being friendly with Riga, heavens no. It's one thing I really love, transfer trade power not taking up a diplomatic reputation slot anymore. It's too good. As for you, Sweden, you've got more land that deserves to be mine. Not just Kola, but I want Västerbotten to be mine as well. I am going to take one big chunk out of you. And it seems that Germans don't really care about what happens to their northern potential brethren. Not really brethren though, are they? How close do you feel to Swedes, Germans? Sea is German for lake, and land means land, so that obviously means lake land, Jake. It's not... This crazy hocus-pocus Scandinavian words won't work on me. Okay, I reckon I have enough war score to grab what I want here. Just a little shy of it. Close, but no Cigarillo. We need to get that one to the north as well. Get these two provinces. I'll never be able to cross over, so that's a shame for me. Once I wipe out these guys, we'll be fine. Curtailed mercenaries? I don't have mercenaries. I thought you only got this if you had mercenaries. I guess my vassal has mercenaries on the go. Doesn't matter to me then if they are more expensive or not. And this will be good. This will knock out the last of their resistance, since that is the last of their troops. And away they go. Yep, away they go. Shame I can't quite cross over though. I need Midtjylland down as well though, so I'm just chucking everything on it. Where's that 2 siege general when I need him? Should be careful of my own Gotlander separatists as well. Don't really care. Easy peasy. Midtjylland down, the northern Midtjylland goes down as well. You're lacking 1 unit actually, that's unforgivable. I'll get you back to Danzig and have an extra infantry for you. This again goes over to the Danes. And that should almost get us enough. Yeah, I don't think these are actually going down in price. Not significantly, at least. That's painful. I just can't take Småland. That would change if I could cross over here. And maybe I can. Takes him... Well, when do I get there? The 21st of May. He gets there on the 19th of May. You're pretty fast, but you could be faster. 20th of May isn't good enough, though. I wonder if you're faster from Schleswig. I also wonder if I could bait him somehow. Where are they even getting these units? Alright, he's on his way out. March on the double, my friend. Alright, he's still got that there. Maybe I have to pretend I'm not interested. Or maybe just bait him out with my ships, but that's not something I want either. I do well to remember that M for forced march. Use your fleet, Jake. Yeah, I could offer up my sacrificial fleet, but do I really want that, I wonder? Okay, what I'll do is pretend to be uninterested in this. And then I'll try to run back in. Oh wow, he's actually making a go for this. Destroy him. Harumph. I really wanted to cross that. And baiting ships is almost an option, except he's got me pegged in there. Guess if we went bankrupt, autonomy would rise and make things slightly more expensive. That's not what I'm going for here. Oh, well, that's an interesting one. Noble rebels pushed up the autonomy, making it cheaper to take. Thank you kindly. Sweden, Lubeck, and Russia would want to coalition me. What a shame. And that way I get everything I want out of all of this. That's pretty sweet. Might grab a little cheeky ducat for all my troubles. See, sometimes you just have to believe in luck. I believe in luck. And that is why Denmark is back on the map. Little touchy on the aggressive expansion, I will concede, but that's alright. All I need to do is come crashing down on the Swedes fast enough. Also gives me a lot of movement options around here, which is what I was looking for. And maybe I should take care of these guys as well. I'm sure you'll deal with them, no problem. Looking good. Jake, if autonomy went up, it would be cheaper. Yeah, autonomy went up, so it became cheaper for me to take on the peace stable. Which meant I could make room for Småland. How useful for me. Now the Danes are going to be ecstatic, because I got all that land back for them. It's hardly part of it, but still. And Småland is mine, which I can now core. Not overly interested in the fort, but it could be useful against the accursed Swedes that are no doubt going to try and push their way down here. The Swedes lack friends, with exception of the Netherlands, as we were talking about earlier. And I don't have the favours I need with Tuscany. Not yet, at least. I'd get them in 4 years. But what we shouldn't be is afraid of them. We just need to crush the Swedes. Should be easy. I mean, we've fought enough of their condottieri to know that they are a joke nation. And in a sense we can come from the south and go north, because if we grab this we will keep this cut off, really. But these guys are the prime concern. They're very strong. They're very, very strong. They also have Tech 23 as we do. Tech 24 is a while away. Oh, advanced Casus Belli. That's even better than Holy War. And I still have Western Arm Trade, so as they say, yoink. Jake, attack Saxe-Lundberg. Why would I do that? There's no reason. Well, maybe there are reasons, but I'm not doing it anyway. Didn't take long. Just you wait. Soon Muscovite culture will be a thing of the past. I need to convert them and I need separatism to go away. But part of that will be done when Polotsk becomes one with our greater nation. And damn, are we great. Denmark, I'll integrate them as and when I can. Now, Bastonia was a possible vassal of ours. March, vassal, alliance, vassal. I think we'll hold off on that. I doubt Estonia are going to expand all that much on their own. The Swedes aren't going to be getting them because we are far more powerful. I hope the Danes can pull back from all this. And how are you doing on that whole colonizing thing? Very slowly, but I think it's worth the money. So, Sweden has got to go. Our troops are fairly in position, although they could do with being regenerated a touch. So I'll wait for the turn of the year before I make these guys move out. Not even sure I need yet more over here. What I should probably do is have you stationed right here to smash the ones in Sweden. In Holstein. Then again, I think we'd be fine. The Swedish fleet is probably superior to our own as well, so maybe it would be good to have you there, but I have a lot of choices here, but I think we have plenty of troops down here to take care of the enemy. I'll have you on the Whack-A-Mole division, in case they decide to come bumbling into our country. Because you've got to go. Holy War is kind of nice, but Imperialism is better because it's cheaper to take provinces. Those Dutch, though, I have to accept that I am not going to win anything on the seas. Jake, wait for Småland to core. Ah, you're right, it's a Swedish core. Alright, we can hold off on the war for a bit. Maybe even save some money by lowering maintenance. Podolian. Not going to pretend to know where that is. No, I got no beef with Austria, even though they're my rival. We're running out of things to convert. Very nice. Oh, I missed this spot, didn't I? Abandon ship on Vet... Oh well, no, Vetlug I also want to do. We'll get to it. Wonderful thing about the advanced Casus Belli, I can strike anywhere in the world if I so desire. For example, I could fight Ulm and bring Netherlands into another war. Of course, that would bring a whole bunch of other people. That was just an example. Scotland, though. As much as I don't want to beat them while they're down, I do need these 2 provinces. Yep, just those 2.